Some say that karma is a bitch.
Hello and welcome back. My name is Sandcrawler and this is Moday. And today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to go back to spawn through the nether here, and we're going to start on what I'm going to call the city hall. I don't really plan builds out, like I've said many times. This will be the only build that I plan out and have planned out, and that's solely because it's gonna be a complicated build. I'm gonna have to know where stuff goes before I build it. Otherwise it just won't work in that build. So that's my planned out build, but I'm still gonna do these builds that are not planned out, like the city hall. And subsequently I think that instead of having players build a house, it's just gonna be, you know, I'm gonna build all the houses. Me or Zaphian are gonna build all the houses that spawn and just have more of a themed build there instead of trying to get people to build a house there. And then that didn't ever work out on like Feed the Beast. We never got anyone. There was never a finished house on the Feed the Beast server at Spawn Town. So I'm done with Spawn Towns. Now they're going to be themed builds. And the theme for this build is undecided yet. I'm making it up as I go. So that'll be fun. I'll cut you guys back in when we get there. Okay, we're here. This is our spawn, and I can see that we're gonna have a pigman problem because this portal is in spawn chunks, so it's always gonna spawn these pigmen, and if nobody's around here to despawn them, then they just stay right there. So I don't know, we'll deal with that at some point somehow. But our goal today is just to lay down the foundation for the city hall, or what is going to pass for the city hall. I don't know what it's going to look like. And so I want to stay somewhat close to the main form of transportation here, which is the nether portal. As you can see, a bunch of the pigmen already despawned. So I want to stay close to the portal, but not super close. So I'm thinking over here should be good. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I have a lot of this oak wood, and we're just going to kind of frame out how big we want the place to be. And I'm just doing this pretty much visually. Not really looking at anything. You're not really measuring or counting. So we need to go this way a little bit here. So as I said, we're gonna just pick a theme and we're gonna build houses based on that theme around the place, so that when you actually log on and connect to the server, you're gonna see stuff instead of just seeing an empty wasteland. Hopefully it'll be cool stuff. Okay, I think I want to go down probably about to here. I don't know if I'm gonna raise this up. I'd actually probably raise this up. So you can see on the mini map that I have a nice little rectangle here going. I think it's a little bit too skinny, so we're going to make it slightly longer over here. Yeah. I'm afraid that may have become too much. Don't have a axe. Oh well. That may have turned it into too much of a square rather than a rectangular shape. Yeah, I think this will be good right here. One thing that I've always have in mind that I'm gonna tie into this build is aqueducts. I don't know why, but I want this build over here to have aqueducts. And they're gonna be up in the sky. I really like how the water looks in this zone. It just doesn't look like anything clean and sparkling like the rest of Minecraft. It's really dirty looking. You wouldn't want to drink it, or wash your clothes in it, or cook with it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay this out, just to have a better idea. Yeah, I think that's a good size. Probably bigger than the other one. So now I'm going to take some of these oak wood planks here. Just build up the corners a little bit. I don't expect to make it too far on this today. Mostly I just wanted to get started on it. Mostly because I didn't feel like doing anything on the other house. Put up some pillars here. And then we'll grab some of this redwood plank. I'm thinking I want the pattern for the floor inside, I want it to alternate. I'm leaning towards checkered pattern like this. Of course that actually doesn't work already. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but ice cream truck is outside down the street somewhere. The pedophile music. Someone made that joke. I don't remember. I saw it on YouTube. Don't remember who it was though. Pretty badly stereotyping right there. But that's how the world works on stereotyping. Okay, so that's what I think I want the floor to look like. And I'm considering doing it with micro blocks. Because if I do it the right way, that's the red power way, this is the right way. Then I can get a lot more panels out of, you know. And it has the added benefit of monsters can't spawn on top of it. So then if monsters can't spawn in here, you don't have to worry so much about light, and you can just make it look cool through using light. So that's what I'm leaning towards. Obviously this is going to have to be either probably brought up. See, I don't know. I don't know about bringing it up. I may just dig around it. Dig like 2 blocks out around it and have, well, or more. Let's see here, let's just do this. Hopefully no skeleton comes. I wanted to see, because I know that, I think there's some crafting. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. I thought you could turn it into like cracked stone brick or something. I guess not. I'd like to try and use this material within the build, and maybe it'll just be up for the roof. I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't really go with the wood very well. Just as like a highlight block. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode, I believe. I believe it's about 15 minutes. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay, so last week I had to travel to San Jose on business. I called about 3 hotels. They didn't have anything. Apparently there was a Macworld convention going on or something, but I did call a 4th hotel that had a room for me. I didn't know at the time it was a haunted hotel.
Like I say, it wasn't good enough. Maybe once you should lose your mind.
I mean, I should have guessed it was a haunted hotel, because the minute I walked in, there was a huge portrait of this woman named Mary. She was the matriarch of the family that owned the mansion that was the hotel before it was renovated and it turned into this haunted hotel.